पाठ होते नोटिफिकेशन आलं की करायचं का लगेच लर्न टाकावं लागेल. Welcome dear students on our Learnon online platform. We are here to learn the second part of transformation of affirmative sentences to negative and vice versa. Transformation transformation of affirmative sentences to negative, affirmative to negative and vice versa. Vice versa. Part 2. This is the second period that we are going to conduct on our Learnon.online YouTube channel. So welcome first of all my dear students. आप सभी का यहाँ पर स्वागत है. इस लर्नॉन हमारे जो चैनल के लिए आपने जो हमें जो अच्छी तरह से रिस्पांस दिया है, जो फीडबैक दिया है, उस सभी के लिए मैं आपका हार्दिक धन्यवाद प्रस्तुत करता हूं. So we are going to move on to the point that we are going to conduct in this second period. Transformation of affirmative to negative sentence. So in the previous period we have learned in the part 1 5 rules we have learned to transform them or mutually transform them from affirmative to negative. So this is the sixth rule. I may write it as the first one, but it is actually the sixth rule. So what is the rule and how we can conduct this activity? So first, by using remove to structure. I'm sure that you have learned this in the previous standard. Remove to dash to by so dash that. This is the activity we have learned in the previous standard. So when the sentence is given with with 2 dash 2 words included in that, so first of all we have to remove them with so dash that, and this is how we are converting the sentence from affirmative to negative. Look at the examples. Number 1, I will tell you first example. He is too conscious. He's too conscious about health. He's too conscious about health to make any mistake. To make any mistake. He is too conscious to make any mistake. Here, the structure is like this: 2 and 2. He's too conscious about health to make any mistake. वो अपने हेल्थ के बारे में इतना सजग है कि वो कोई भी गलती नहीं कर सकता. We all know that during this corona situation we have to be very health conscious about our health and the personal health and hygiene too. So we cannot make the mistake. So here the sentence would be like this: he is so conscious. He is so conscious about health that you can easily understand remove to is the activity, it is replaced by so dash that. He is so conscious about health that he cannot he cannot make any mistake. He cannot make any mistake. वो अपने स्वास्थ्य के बारे में इतना सजग है कि वो एक भी गलती नहीं कर सकता. Here cannot uses the idea that this is the negative sentence, and first one was the affirmative sentence. This is how we can conduct this activity by transforming the affirmative to negative. We can do the same activity in a vice versa manner. If I would give you the second example like this with so dash that. Look at that. He was so fat. He was so fat that he could not run fast. Students, everyone who are live with me, welcome to you once again. Hello, beta. So this is the sentence. He was so fat that he could not run fast. It indicates that it is a negative sentence. So what we have to do? Here we have to do the affirmative sentence. So by using to dash to instead of so and that. So the affirmative sentence would be he was too fat. He was too fat to run fast. Look here. Not, no, words are not here, hence it is an affirmative sentence. This is how we can convert or transform the affirmative sentence from negative to affirmative and vice versa. Any doubt if you find, you may tell me in the chat box. So this is the sixth rule that we have learned today. The next rule we will move to get the idea, even more idea about how we can change the affirmative sentence to negative and vice versa. Next, second rule. What we are going to learn today? We are going to learn today transformation of affirmative to negative and vice versa. I would like to remember you every time when I erase the or clean the whiteboard. So using unless to remove if not. This is the second rule. And vice versa. Every time I am saying when it is possible, vice versa. It means if we are replacing unless instead of if not can be replaced with unless. So that's why I am using the term from mass vice versa. I will give you one example. Unless means इसके बिना. अगर हम ये नहीं करेंगे तो ये नहीं हो सकता. ऐसे जो questions आते हैं उसमें हमें इस प्रक्रिया से जाना होता है कि affirmative से negative कैसे बनाते हैं और negative से affirmative कैसे बनाते हैं. जैसे कि एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ. It is all related with the students. They will never improve. They will never improve if we don't correct them. If we don't correct them. Deliberately, I took this example. They will never improve if we don't correct them. Students are always trying to be learning new things, and they sometimes make mistakes. So it's our duty as a teacher to improve them. If we never improve them, we cannot or we don't correct them. It means instead of if and not, don't, here, if don't, we are changing into affirmative sentence. Don't indicates that it's a negative. So I'm using this unless structure. They will not, they will, here never, they will never improve. They will never improve unless we correct them. Here I have omitted one word of negation. Here what was in the previous sentence? Don't. And I have deleted that negation, word of negation, by using unless. And hence you find that this is an affirmative sentence. So one question may arise in your mind that, sir, if the word never is here, how it can be a affirmative sentence? The reason is very simple one. It is the rule that no two words of negations can occur in the sentence using unless. So this is an affirmative. They will never improve unless we correct them. Again, I will tell you the next example by using unless. Unless they get a chance, unless they get the chance, they would not. They would not experience. Everyone can be experienced until and unless he gets the chance. Until and unless you subscribe our channel, you cannot get get identified with the or realized with what is going on our Learnon.online channel. So it is my humble request to watch our live classes and do subscribe and tell us your compliments or comments or any feedback that we are going to improve day to day. So unless they get the chance, they would not experience. So here it is an affirmative sentence. What should I do? I have to use if not. It means if they didn't get the chance. If they didn't get the chance. Here one thing I would like to remind you, didn't. I have used didn't here. Why? Because they wouldn't experience in the previous sentence gives us the idea that this sentence is from the past tense. That's why I'm using if they didn't get the chance, they would not. They would not experience. They would not experience. If they didn't get the chance, they would not experience. This is how we have changed into negative sentence from affirmative. I think you might have got the clear idea about this affirmative and negative transformation. We move on to the next rule now. The next rule, using only. We have to use only instead of nothing, nobody, none, but, etc. These are the words of negation. using only. What we have to use? The word only. Instead of what? Instead of nothing, nobody, none and but. These are the words of negation. हमें only शब्द का उपयोग करना है. नथिंग, नोबडी, नन, ये जो नकार दर्शक शब्द होते हैं वाक्य में, उन्हें उनकी जगह हमें ओनली शब्द का उपयोग करते हुए एफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस बनाने होते हैं. देखेंगे इसका एक उदाहरण. वी हैव नथिंग इन हैंड. नथिंग in hand nowadays. You may understood that I have been taking such kind of examples because it is the need of today to make you aware about the online learning along with our channel too. So we have nothing in hand nowadays but to go online for learning. Online for learning. We have nothing in hand nowadays. Here I put comma, but to go online for learning. So what we should do here? We have to use only. So the affirmative sentence would be like this. We only have in hand. We only have in hand nowadays. We only have in hand nowadays to go online for learning. And as a member of Learnon.online channel, I would like to request you to subscribe our channel and to watch the various videos from our well-known instructors to learn many more things with different teaching style and to know each and everything regarding with all the conceptual area from each and every subject. I would tell you once again to or request you once again to watch our channel every day. So this is how we can convert the negative sentence to affirmative sentence. Here again one rule is there. I will tell you if you do not have any question regarding this. What we have done here, इसे यहाँ पर हमने क्या किया है? only का उपयोग किया है. only किसके बदले में? यहाँ पर but nothing ये शब्दों के लिए हमने only शब्द का उपयोग किया है और उसे हमने affirmative सकारात्मक वाक्य बनाया है. तो दूसरा रूल हम अभी पढ़ेंगे. नेक्स्ट रूल है यूजिंग बट except. Many times you will find that accept and expect, there may be a confusion between among the students. Expect means to hope for and accept means there is some odd thing, that is accept. Then without, for, etc. before nouns in the sentences. Using but, except, without, for, etc. before nouns. वाक्य में जो भी संज्ञा आती है उसके पहले but, except, without या for शब्द का उपयोग करते हुए हम affirmative sentence बना सकते हैं. एक उदाहरण दूंगा. एक बहुत ही आसान सा उदाहरण होता है. all students were late. एक उदाहरण और दूसरा वाक्य है राजू was on time. He may be in time, but I have taken here Raju was on time. All students were late. Raju was on time. इसका मतलब सभी छात्र देर से आए थे, केवल राजू समय पर था. So how can we convert it into affirmative sentence? So this is the idea. All students. This is also noun. You may easily understand students is the plural noun. All students. Here I am using except. We can use but to, except Raju. What I have put, what is the proper noun here? Raju. Before noun, it means except comes before this noun Raju. All students except Raju were. Should I write on time? No. We should write were late. This kind of sentences may have been asked in the banking exams or competitive exams many times to find out the errors. Sometimes it is given here was late, and many students think that Raju is a singular and was must be the correct. So here we should remember that was it not correct helping verb here. All students except Raju. It means where is related with the first subject, or all students. It is related with the plural subject. All students except Raju were late. This is how we can prepare for the competitive exams for English like this way, right from 8th standard. So English grammar is not restricted with the 8th to 12th standard. It will continue as maths, physics, chemistry or biology. It is the life of our, it is the subject of our life too. So we will move on to the next rule. Using few, hardly. We know the structure hardly when, scarcely, 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 then but, without, avoid, and refuse, etc. Using few, hardly, scarcely, when, it is also the one of kind of structure that we may learn in the English grammar in the next periods too. Instead of no sooner dash than, we use hardly when, scarcely when, like this. So this can be used for our today's topic, transformation of affirmative to negative and vice versa. One example I will tell you, and this is the last rule that we are going to learn today. Don't lose faith in us, faith in us, or trust on us. If we use trust, we have to take the preposition on us. Don't lose faith in us. It means हम में जो, हम पर जो आपका विश्वास है. अब मैं हिंदी में बोलूंगा तो हम में नहीं बोलूंगा, हम पर विश्वास बोलूंगा, लेकिन इंग्लिश के लिए फेथ इन अस. डोंट लूज फेथ इन अस. हम पर जो विश्वास आपने दर्शाया वो कभी भी खोना नहीं चाहिए, ये मैं आपसे गुजारिश करता हूं. तो व्हाट वी कैन यूज हियर, वी कैन यूज अवॉइड, avoid losing here. Here we have to use the present participle. Here present participle can be used of the verb. Avoid using faith in us. Avoid using faith in us. Avoid using faith in us. हम पर भरोसा छोड़ना टाल दो, मतलब हम पे भरोसा कभी खोना नहीं। सेम मीनिंग हुआ, जैसे कि मैंने पहले ही कहा था कि व्हाट इज द गोल ऑफ द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ अफर्मेटिव टू नेगेटिव एंड वाइस वर्सा। हमारा जो उद्देश्य क्या होता है, वो उसका चाहे स्ट्रक्चर बदले लेकिन उसका अर्थ बदलना नहीं चाहिए। सो डोंट लूज फेथ इन अस, अवॉइड लूजिंग फेथ इन अस। इसका मतलब हम पर विश्वास खोने की चेष्टा कभी नहीं करना, मतलब हम पर जो विश्वास आपने दर्शाया वो खोना नहीं। एक एग्जांपल मैं जरूर लूंगा, उसके बाद मैं आज का ये जो लाइव सेशन है वो समाप्त करने जा रहा हूँ। जो पार्ट सेकेंड था, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ अफर्मेटिव टू negative and vice versa. So the next sentence I would give you for your convenience. Dora had never received. Dora had never received such a gift. Such a gift in her life, but for brevity purpose I am omitting that. Dora had never received such a gift. You can easily understand that negative senses that it is the negative sentence, never, the word of negation. So what we have to do, we have to replace it with the words which I have given: few, hardly, scarcely, but, without, avoid, or refuse. So I would use here Dora had Dora had hardly, or I may use scarcely too. Dora had hardly ever. So here look at, never is converting into ever. Why? Because I am adding hardly. Dora had hardly ever received such a gift in her life. In her life, I am just uttering that word. So Dora had hardly ever received such a gift. डोरा ने अपनी जिंदगी में इतना सुंदर गिफ्ट कभी प्राप्त नहीं किया था। इसका मतलब उसे शायद ही कभी कभी एक आध बार उसे इतना सुंदर गिफ्ट मिला होगा, मतलब वो ध्यान में भी नहीं आया था, वो मतलब वो न के बराबर था। दिस इज हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू conclude today's period, but I would like to request you once again, try watching, keep on watching, stay with us on learnon.online and enjoy the videos regarding various subjects from our well-known or reputed and intelligent instructors. So always, and do not forget, subscribe.